everyone. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, if you watched my last video, you would know that we didn't get our hay picked up because we had a problem with auto drive, or so I thought. I thought auto drive needed to be updated. Well, I updated it, I come back, and it still wouldn't work. Now, I had 4 of these black beauties that I was trying to run on it. I've run them before on it. I've done the same exact job on it with these black beauties. So I started getting rid of some of the mods, thinking maybe we had a mod collision. Didn't help. And I thought, well, I know these tractors run on that. They do a good job. Excellent. Well, come to find out, there is the reason why right there. I don't know. There must be a bug in it somewhere where it won't run on auto drive. So I had to buy 4 more tractors, and by the time I got it all done, by the time I got it figured out what the problem was, it was late, so I just went on ahead and picked all the hay up and put it over in our silo. But what I had to do is buy 4 different tractors, 4 other tractors. They're Fendt tractors, but this is this is a mod, and hopefully they'll get it straightened out, because I mean, I can show you what this thing would do. Let me show you what the problem was here. All right, let's just do something like, all right, let's just tell him to go to the farm silo. Just tell him to go. Now you see what he does? Now I'm not controlling this tractor at all. I am not controlling this tractor at all. He just goes and stops, go and stop. And that was what the problem was. I couldn't get it figured out. Well, come to find out, and I haven't heard of anybody else having any problems with them. But and I've used them before on auto drive, no problems. So something must have came up. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, I kept one of the black beauties because I love the tractors, and I pull my grain cart with one of these, and the extra wide tires helps. It keeps that grain cart from pushing me around so much whenever I come in behind a harvester. So I'm really hoping that they get it figured out. I really like the tractors, and I'm sure they will. Surely I'm not the only one that just all of a sudden started having a problem with them. I don't know. Anyway, we are going to go up here to that hay field, and we're going to spread some slurry. We have a bunch of slurry, so we're going to spread slurry on it for the second stage of fertilizer. Now keep in mind, on hay fields, after you cut the hay, you already have, before you do anything else, you have 50% fertilizer state. That's just the way it is, and that's that's the way it was in FS19, and it carried over to FS22. So we'll get up here and we'll walk out onto the field, and I will show you. But we're going to spread slurry on it because we have a lot of slurry, and it's free. I mean, that's one of the benefits to having all these cows. So, absolutely, we're going to use it. So, we'll get up here and let's open this. Let's unfold this thing. We might as well while we're traveling up here. It's got to be done anyway. So, I hope everybody's having a great day today. I know we are. But I'll tell you what, now it's hot outside. It is hot. So, everybody take care and drink plenty of water, plenty of fluids, and just be careful out there. All right, let's jump out of this and we'll walk out onto the field. And as you can see, grass is growing and we have 50% fertilizer. Okay. So let's jump up in here, and I think an AI worker will do just fine. But what we're going to do is let's go down here to, I think it's, no, it's not that one. Must be right here. Yes. All right. Now, on the slurry, let's start with, we might as well start with cow barn number 1. Now, the last time we done it, it drew slurry out of different barns at different times. I don't know why it done it, but anyway, we'll start with number 1, and we've got 12 barns we can go through. So, but we'll save that. All right. And now, let's just tell this guy here, get up here, and let's just tell him to go to work. Now, he says the tank is empty. Oh boy, okay. So, let's go back in here. Because we know that cow barn number 1's tank is not empty. We know that. All right, let's go with number 2. Tell him to go to work. He says that one is empty. I don't, you know, see, this is what I'm talking about. All right, let's do something here. Let's unhook from this. And you know, being's Black Beauty give me problems, we're going to go up here and get one of the tractors that I had to buy to take the place of Black Beauty. And we're going to see if we have the same problem in that. I just don't understand, because those tanks are not empty. They've got a lot of slurry in them. A lot of slurry. Alright. Alright, let's get up here now and see if this will work. Alright. We'll find out anyway. Nope, it ain't gonna work, is it? Huh. Okay, well, let me find out what the problem is and I'll get right back with you. Alright, well, I did find out. It's got nothing to do with the tractor. It's in the game. Evidently it don't like barn 1 and it don't like barn 2, but I went to barn 3 and yes, it started putting the slurry down. So we'll go through them and we'll use what we can. I think it's just got its slots mixed up or something. But yes. But as you can see, we are putting slurry down. Absolutely. Spraying out of them nozzles there. That is great. All right. Well, we're going to let him get on with it a little bit, and we'll get back with you in a moment. All right. Well, he's getting right along. What we are doing is we are pulling directly out of the cow barn itself, so that we don't have to run back and forth. So let me go to the cow barn and I will show you. All right, this is cow barn number 1. You watch this number right here, it'll go down. You see it changed just then? We are pulling slurry out of cow barn number 1, putting on the field. And whenever this one's empty, then we'll go to the next one. But that's why you don't see, and that's handy. I mean, you don't have to run back and forth with a big trailer and out there in the field refilling that slurry. And yes, that is handy. And I just wanted to show you that. I don't know if you knew you could do that or not, but yes. So that one cow barn has done all of this. We're still on the first barn. So, talk about cheap fertilizer. Well, you can call it cheap, I guess. We still have to feed the cows, but that is a byproduct of cows. You have manure and you have slurry. Slurry is just the liquid fertilizer. So, but anyway, this guy is getting right on across there. Like I said, when that cow barn is empty, he'll stop. He won't go any farther. And then we'll just put him on a different cow barn and let him use out of that one. So, anyway, I'll get back with you in a moment. All right. Well, we just got through switching to cow barn number 3. I'll bring up the HUD, and as you can see, we used everything out of cow barn number 1, only we've got some more in there now. Cow barn number 2, we used everything out of that. We just now switched, and we switched to cow barn number 3. So now we're using out of that one. So I think where the problem's at here is we have 12 barns, and that's a mod that allows you to have over 10, because you're only supposed to have 10, but we have a mod that we can have more than 10, so we have 12. And I think that's what the problem is. The game is not recognizing the other 2 barns. So, and that's okay, you know, that's fine. We'll haul the slurry out of the other 2 barns, the last 2 barns, and yeah. But this guy is really making some headway, and what I like about it is all free fertilizer. That fertilizer is expensive. So this gives you a chance to get the benefit out of having the cows. So anyway, I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right. Well, this guy is just about to get this field done, and we haven't used out of half of our cow barns yet. And it's okay. I mean, it works beautifully. and it definitely gives us our second stage of fertilizer. But if you have a large field like this one, now this is large. This isn't what I call a small field, and it's definitely not a huge field, but it is fairly large. You kind of have to babysit your tractor, because if he runs out of slurry in a barn, in the barn that he's using out of, then he'll just stop. Well, then you got to put him on another barn and let him get the slurry out of that barn. So yes, you kind of have to babysit a little bit. You can't just turn him loose and say go. Now if you were having him buy the slurry, well, then you could just let him buy it and you could go on and do other things. But whenever you're using slurry out of a barn, you kind of have to babysit him. But if you were hauling that slurry to him, you would be babysitting also, only it would be a whole lot more. You just have to constantly be filling this thing. So anyway, it works out pretty good, and it definitely saves on your fertilizer bill, I'll tell you that. I don't really know what it would cost us to put solid fertilizer on this field, but we just did it for nothing. So yes, now let's jump out of this guy. Let's jump out of the tractor, and let's go back here and let's look at this field. I'm going to step out on it, and as you can see, yes, this is the field area is 98.17 acres, so this is almost a 100-acre field. So it's a large field, but as you can see now, we are 100% fertilized. So, and it didn't cost us anything other than our animals, what it costs to feed them. So anyway, we're going to fold this guy up, and I probably shouldn't park this thing by the house, because you know, Mama will be complaining about the way it smells. So anyway, we're gonna get down here, and I think it's getting so late now, I think we'll probably call this a video. If you've liked this content, please give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do. I would really appreciate that. That'd mean the world to me. If you'd like to share this video with someone that you think would like it, please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.